snapping open a Snapple for the Stunt Family podcast. I don't know why I did that again. I just had one and I was like, ooh, I did it last time. So why not? Yeah. Anyways, you're listening to the Stunt Family podcast. This is Marko Stunt. We got
Logan Stunt.
Wow, he's talking today. We got Mama Stunt over
Mama
here.
Stunt.
And Papa Stunt.
Oh, he's like directing traffic over here. He's like pointing. He's like, are you next? Are you saying your name next? There's 4 of us. Come on, buddy.
So glad you learned to count.
Anyways, that wasn't even funny. That was stupid. Come on. Glad you learned to count. What do you mean?
I'm glad you count. Glad you know how to count.
All right, we're done. That was the podcast. No, I'm just
Are
playing.
we recording?
No, I'm joking. So I'm tired. I'm beat up. We had a wild weekend. It is, when is it, Tuesday?
It is.
It's Tuesday now.
I slept through Monday.
Yes, you did.
Literally, we get home Monday at like 1 o'clock, and he wakes up. He goes to sleep, and then he didn't wake up until the next day. So, like, literally, he slept till...
He woke up at 5:30 in the morning, and then
went back
to
to
sleep a couple hours later and slept for, 3 or 4 hours more.
No, I went back to bed at 7 and woke up at 1.
Yeah, so he was asleep almost 24 hours. So that's cool. I wish I could have done that. But no, it was a good weekend, though.
Still tired.
It was a good weekend. We went to New Jersey, and we stayed there for 5 whole days, and it was all right. I was very ready to leave by the time I left. My feet hurt still from standing as much as I did. I probably sat down 10% of the trip. It's crazy.
And that was when we were sleeping.
You sat while you were sleeping?
Whatever.
Be still.
No, we got there Thursday, and...
Give a shout out to your buddies. Who all did you stay with?
We stayed with Stephen McCash. Brickster was in there.
I like him.
Is he nice?
Cabana Man Dan.
I like him too.
Yeah?
They're all nice people. I don't have anything ugly to say.
They're just so nice. Alright?
They are nice.
Yeah.
Genuinely
Brickster, Cabana
nice.
Man Dan was there.
Oh, shit.
O'Shea Edwards was there. I think Lane was there for a night. Lane and...
Oh, about 2.
Oh, 2.
Did Eric stay with y'all?
Who?
Eric.
Yeah, Eric stayed
Like
2 nights, and then my buddy Pat stayed there as well, a couple nights.
I like Pat.
Pat's cool. Pat lives up around there, but he stayed with us.
Pat's cool.
That was a cool Airbnb. I was stuck at the venue the whole time, though. Like,
Well,
I
we
didn't-
were only like 1 minute walking distance from it.
1
Did
minute
Doug stay
walking.
there?
No, he didn't. He ended up staying in New York.
Oh, I thought he was going to say.
He was supposed to, but the building was like 5 minutes away from us walking. No, it was 5 minutes, dude. And I stayed at the building pretty much I was there for 9 out of 11 shows.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
What do we miss? We missed Blackcraft.
We missed Blackcraft and we missed that IWS.
Yeah, IWS. It's the only ones we missed.
We went back and we were so tired.
Other than the shows you were on, other than the spring break shows, what were your favorites?
Bloodsport.
Yeah, dude, Bloodsport was great.
Actually,
Bloodsport was good, and then the Orange Cassidy show was
I
great.
was going to ask
God.
you
Oh,
about
my
that.
gosh.
I
I
don't like
didn't,
any of his
I didn't
matches.
get to see that.
It
I
was-
wanted to see that show.
It was great. So, all right, you know how they announced the 60-second match with Chuck and Trent? Okay, so the whole match was them circling up doing this, getting ready, pulling on the ropes. And then they went 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they locked up and they rang the bell and they went, what? And then the crowd, they chanted 10 more seconds. And then I think they got 1 more minute. Or, no.
No, they got like 5 seconds.
No, they got 30 more seconds is what
Did
it was. Yeah. Or something. I don't know.
It was like 5.
No, it was. It was 10. Okay. 10 more seconds. And then they did the thing and then Chuck got rolled up.
Yep.
Mom, what's a roll up?
Fruit roll up. I'm bound and determined to find a really huge roll up. I'm gonna throw it in the room.
I'm talking about the wrestling move.
Well, that's where you end up like. I can't
We
demonstrate
need to be on video.
I don't want to demonstrate the roll up.
Oh, y'all need
I
a
saw
video
that.
of this.
Oh, man.
The roll up is okay.
Yeah, what is it? No,
Okay.
You know what? We're gonna have a whole section on this later.
Yeah, because y'all really need to understand, though, those of you listening, that here a few months ago, when Marko had his little battle going on with Brian Alvarez, they were doing a Twitter war, and Marko put on there that I'm going to beat you with a roll-up. And his mom goes, oh, we ought to buy him a giant fruit roll-up. Because she thought that's what he meant, was use a fruit roll-up to beat him.
Well, thanks, honey.
It was
Putting
funny.
it out there.
It was funny.
I mean, we got
What we were talking about the orange guy.
Yeah, we're talking about Orange Cassidy.
It was so
I love
His
him.
match at Spring Break was good.
He is so entertaining.
Yeah. He wrestled. Who did he wrestle?
Taka Michinoku.
Yeah.
No, not at Spring Break. Who did he
Oh.
wrestle at his? He didn't wrestle at his show.
No, he didn't wrestle this show.
That's right. I was on that show, kind of.
MJ.
Oh, is that where you did the...
I did the dance thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of tweets about that. I hadn't seen a video.
I almost felt like.
What else, who all wrestled on that show?
Dude, the Teddy Hart.
Teddy Hart's Reading Rainbow was the greatest thing of the whole weekend. Like, if I could relive Teddy Hart's Reading Rainbow 24/7, I would not be sad.
He just read a
He
book,
read 3 lines from a book about a cat.
about what he would be if he was a cat.
He said, all right, this final
Did he have
line
his cat
there.
with him the whole time?
Yes, he was reading to it.
I love that cat.
Yeah. What did he say? He said,
If I was a cat, my fur would be silky something.
and the crowd, every time that he read a line, the crowd would flip out. I mean, go nuts. Like, crazier than they would for a match. Like, it was insane. And then the final line, he goes, oh, they made this line for me. And he goes, if I was a cat, my collar would be sparkly. And the crowd erupted.
The dodgeball match. The crowd was
Oh man,
the crowd was like
Is this still Orange
upset.
Cassidy?
Yes,
Yeah.
the crowd was like upset because
Yes,
they're
okay.
like, we don't have any dodgeballs. This is an actual dodgeball match.
For those of you that didn't see the match, the whole match is all right. There were 2 team captains, and they literally picked their teams like a dodgeball game. They're like, I want you.
They're all wrestlers, though?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a wrestling match. Okay. Like, they just picked it like dodgeball.
I picked the horse.
And he wasn't out there. You can't pick them if they're not out there.
Was he in the back?
No!
Oh, he wasn't there at all?
Not at this moment. No.
Well,
You can't pick him even if he's in the back. That's not allowed. Could have called him.
Yo, Swaggle.
Come
Come
on.
on, team, playing dodgeball.
Yo,
Dylan.
Dylan.
I want to tell this though.
Yo, Dylan, I need you to do me a short favor, okay?
He's gonna kill you.
That's the only person you can make fun of short. Make
Makes
for
fun
short
of
coaches.
himself.
Bro, he called me the best wrestling midget around right now. I think I can say his name. And
Listen to this. Back on this dodgeball thing. They announced that it wasn't going to be a dodgeball match because they didn't have the balls. So the crowd starts going, boo! Wrestling sucks! Wrestling sucks! Dodgeball's real!
there was a wrestling's fake chant.
A wrestling's fake chant in a dodgeball. A wrestling's fake, dodgeball's real chant.
Yeah, dude. It was great.
I need to watch that.
Yeah. Oh man, I think it's on Independent Wrestling, so we can watch it.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool. That's the one because Nova Pro canceled.
Oh,
And,
that's the show they put in place of them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It was
Did I say Nova Show or Nova Pro?
Nova Pro.
Okay, good. I thought in my head I said Nova Show. Never been done.
That's the trip.
Man, it's no, it was fun. That show was super fun. There was no AIW killed it.
Oh my
I've heard
god.
that.
Oh, their matches.
AIW.
Those were good.
Dom
Did y'all
and
watch
Josh,
AIW?
I did.
Dom and Josh Bishop.
Yeah, they murdered each other. That was a great show overall. Obviously, Spring Break Night 1 was my favorite show of the weekend.
Yeah, that was mine.
Uh,
That was a good
it was
show.
just off the wall, and I think obviously that's where I came back.
I was,
Well,
as someone who was a fan of theirs from the beginning, I was super impressed with Rock and Roll Express though.
Oh
Second
man!
night.
Oh my
That was
gosh,
night
their
2.
match
Let's
was-
talk. Oh, hold on, we'll get there. Let's talk
Okay.
about night 1.
Okay,
one.
that's fine.
We'll get there. Yeah. What was your favorite match on the card?
Besides you,
I mean, if that was your favorite, then
I honestly thought you and Joey stole
Yeah, I
the
think
night.
that was
I
your
really
favorite.
did. I thought the whole show was really good,
Uh-huh.
but y'all's match, other than the fact when you got up with blood on your face,
he
I
thought
was-
that you cut yourself.
well, I
He's like, he just told me.
that's fine.
I didn't know. I asked the question. I'm like, did he do this on purpose? But then when I watched it back again, I saw your face hit the freaking ground.
Yeah, there's a split.
I've
I'm
seen
not.
that video.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have bled that bad.
Yeah, you could see it.
I mean,
later
well,
as
it could have. I
No,
guess.
he
the
could
first
have.
time
If
you-
you look up close,
Yeah,
he
the first time I
could have
did it.
used 2 stitches at
We got
least.
stars in the same place.
It was, but yeah, you
You're on the
did.
same scar there.
Yeah, that's true. Logan's scar come from a dog bite when he was like 2.
But
yeah, when you did,
so what I did, if y'all haven't seen the match, is what we were on the top fighting, and I shoved Joey to the apron, and I jumped off and did a Rana, and he spiked himself in the apron, and I went to the floor. And when he came down off the apron, he landed on me, and it made my head bounce off the ground. So my nose broke a little, and then
my nose broke a little.
my nose broke a little, and then I split my eye open. Funny thing, I didn't even know my eye was split though, like at
What did
all,
you think
until
of-
I got until I got done with the match.
Is that
the
why
blood?
you asked the referee?
Yeah.
Am I bleeding? But you kept wiping it off.
No, I didn't ask if I was bleeding.
Yes, you did.
No, are you really going to tell me
That's-
what I asked
No,
him?
but it looks like that's what
Yes,
you
of
asked
course
him.
that's what it looks like, but that's not. No, I asked where was I bleeding. Calm down.
Oh.
Get your words.
All right.
Am I bleeding? Of course I'm bleeding. I can look at my finger.
Well, you
and
just
tell
said
that.
you didn't know you were bleeding till the.
I didn't know where I was bleeding. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, bleeding
That's-
from. Okay.
But either way,
Good.
yeah, I popped up. It was a complete accident. It was.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it when I went back. I mean, I saw it, but that was my first. I was curious. Did you do that? But yeah, but I did. After that, I'm sitting here the whole time wondering how bad is this cut, and is he going to need stitches? And
He
you
could
know,
use stitches.
do I have to use this as an excuse to fly to New York now, like I did L.A. when he broke his leg?
Oh, we're flying in. He's got broken nose this time. And
Get that 3 a.m. phone call. Hey, Dad. What's up? Oh, nothing. I'm just at the hospital. It's my nose. Not gonna lie, it's my nose.
That's it. That's how you did your elbow.
Yeah, not gonna lie, it's my.
Nonchalant.
It's not gonna lie. I get a call knowing there's something got to be wrong if he's calling me at 8:30 at night on a show night.
Oh, it was pretty early, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I'm like, oh crap, what's wrong? And he's either something really good just happened or something really bad. And he's like, well, I'm at the hospital. Oh, what happened? Well, I'm not gonna lie, it's my elbow. Yeah, your elbow looked like it was missing.
No, I'll throw a picture up of
So
that.
your elbow.
Video.
So your
Ooh.
worst injury so far is your broken leg, which was
Yeah.
terrible. Your second worst was your elbow.
Yeah,
What's your third worst?
my face.
That would have been this time. Your
Yeah,
broken nose.
my face. Yeah.
And,
I haven't really done anything.
You're talking
else.
about your face this time breaking, not just your face in general normally.
No, I get that from you. That's your fault.
We still hadn't had that DNA test.
All right, Joey's my dad, right?
That's right.
He
I
claimed.
saw it on,
he claimed me.
Twitter. Matter
Yeah,
of fact, Joey, I need some money back for what I'm spending on this boy.
So night 1.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. What
Oh,
was
we
your
were talking
favorite
about
match? What was your favorite part of that match?
When you won.
I was honestly, that gave me so much. I already love Joey to death and respect him and what all he's done for you and how I've seen him conduct things. But for him to come back, his night to return to the ring, I know it was your night to return to, in his own show, which is one of the biggest shows on the indie scene, and for you to be able to go over that night and beat him in that match, that was huge.
Yeah, well, I suffered for it though.
You
It's
did.
Okay. No, I'm just.
You did. But y'all really, I mean,
yeah, it was a hard hitting match, but I enjoyed that type
he
of
beat
stuff.
the crap out of you.
Oh, I enjoy,
He
but
did.
like, I'm not gonna say I like getting beat up. Don't get me wrong, but like, I would rather you hit me than not.
You like
I like
the
this.
stiff.
Yeah, I like it when like it's there, you know. And he didn't like nail me. Like it was there.
Yeah.
I sent him a message telling him I thought he did a good job on that show,
But
putting it together.
it was a very good show overall. It really was. It was fun from the beginning all the way. Of course, I'm not a big hardcore guy. Y'all know that. Logan is. But even
Did you like the match?
even that match though to me was entertaining.
Oh yeah, that was good.
It was.
Takeda's insanely good. Like
He's got
him and Jimmy.
Stars.
Jimmy's just really good himself though.
Yeah.
Like Jimmy's
Such
got
a good match.
Jimmy is one of the quietest guys I've ever met.
Oh really?
The no legs match.
Oh, I liked that one. That was good.
They did the same, but it was the same setup kind of as you and Lost in New York.
I mean, yeah, but it worked.
But it worked. It was because dude got, and that's what I said when I saw him go over there. I'm like, dude's in a wheelchair. And I'm like, oh man, they're doing the same thing they did in Lost in New York. And when he gets up there and starts doing what he did, it's like, oh, that is so cool.
He did a 450.
I know. I thought that was cool.
It's like, but on the other side, if we can just for a second jump ahead to night 2 when he's in the cluster, technically he wasn't thrown out. I mean, technically he wasn't
Tweeted
eliminated. It says when your feet hit the ground.
You should need. You're on.
I put it on my Twitter account.
I mean, I guess whatever.
I put
He can never lose a battle royal.
Come on, dude.
Oh, that's funny. I bet you he would think that's funny.
It
I
is
tweeted
funny.
about
I didn't
it.
say it wasn't funny.
It's wrong.
It's wrong. Yeah.
But that was very impressive. And I do think you're about
He's
to
a
see
really cool dude.
Is he? That's what I saw several people say. And I bet you you're about to see him all over the country too.
Probably. Definitely so.
What did you call me?
Logan.
I can do the exact
pussy.
What?
That's
what
what
he
he called
said.
Deppin.
That's what he called Tony.
Pussy.
Oh man.
I loved it though. What else was on that card? The Taka Michinoku, Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy is my favorite wrestler. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm putting that
No,
out
I
there.
That
love
was a
him.
great match.
Yeah, that was good.
That was.
This is become a WrestleMania
what did you think
weekend
about
review.
the Nick Gage match
Which one?
with the Otani?
Oh, it's great. Otani is incredible. He can still go. Like
Yeah.
I watched him wrestle three
Three
times this weekend.
Really.
It was incredible. Every match it was incredible. And somebody was like, he can't do bumps. And he was doing bumps.
We're all
Which
the
one was
pieces
your
of the collective.
favorite? The
Yeah.
Nick Gage match, the John Gresham match, or the Eddie Kingston?
What?
Out of Otani.
Out of the three.
The
if
three.
you-
Which one did I like more?
Gresham, Kingston, and Gage.
Gresham, probably, to be honest.
Yeah, I did. That was a great match.
But they were all really, really good. I love Nick Gage in general, so like Nick Gage is
He's cool.
my boy, or I'm his boy, or something like that. I don't
He-
know. MDK.
Oh, freaking day!
Did you like that opening video to Spring Break?
yeah.
Or that little girl?
Yeah, that was. Oh my
Kid
god.
was that?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't actually. I've never seen the look at.
Oh.
I mean, I can probably find out.
So, all right.
But
Yeah, probably. Honestly, after. Well, I don't know. No Legs would be up there for sure as one of my favorite matches of the night, and so would Orange Cassidy. I really enjoyed his.
yeah.
He's every time I've seen him, I've liked it, and I still think y'all's match y'all did together last year, I think was hilarious.
No, I want another one real bad
It
with him.
was so good.
He's so smart though. Like Orange Cassidy is like I don't just like him because he's funny. He's incredible.
Yeah, but there's there's not a lot of guys that can do his gimmick and do it that well.
Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
He makes it so good.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. He's my favorite for sure. Night 2. What's your favorite match?
Night 2.
Rock and roll.
Tag match.
Rock and roll. It really was. I mean, I was a fan of them when I was young, when they were first starting out. And, I've seen them a few times here lately in the last couple of years or whatever. But they really impressed me in that match.
Yeah, I went back and watched it, and I was like,
When he did
wow.
that freaking
Canadian,
I was like, did he really just do that?
How late was it here for y'all?
It didn't start here.
It was
till-
later for us.
Yeah, we're
y'all,
an hour ahead.
Yeah, y'all are an hour ahead. So whatever it was, because we were in here ready.
So it was 11 something for
yeah,
y'all.
we were in here
started
ready at
11.
11 when it was supposed to start, but it started late because of the
Yeah,
the other
because
show.
the
We were waiting
MSG.
for MSG guys.
yeah.
G1.
So,
Supercar.
but yeah, I was seriously not just that you saw legends in the ring, but they were impressive in how they wrestled that night.
Yeah. They should
don't
still go.
look like they've
Man,
aged very much.
You want to hear fun? What?
They don't look like they've aged much.
Oh, they still look good.
Huh?
I said they still look good.
Hey, Mom,
No.
they're nice. Just
I know
letting
they
you
are.
know.
They are nice.
You want to hear a funny story from that about Ricky from this weekend?
Sure.
Who?
Okay, Ricky, the blonde.
Ricky Morton. He's one of the Rock and Roll Express. Okay.
He's alive.
Said he was alive.
Yeah.
It'll be so
Anyway,
funny when
okay.
I slap you.
Okay, all right. So, in the cluster, I did the thing with Nate Webb and did the concert thingy.
Yeah,
It was cool.
that was. Cool.
Well, before the show,
That song got stuck in my head again.
yeah, a lot of people's. Before the show, we were just playing around. We were practicing, and I was just singing along with him. And there was nobody around. There was wrestlers in there, and the Rock and Roll Express was sitting around. And okay, so you saw the stage from the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we were on the other side, sitting on the chairs playing, and Ricky was sitting up on the stage on the front row, just sitting around. And we were playing, and we got done, and everybody had that was in there did a little, all right, yeah. And Ricky Morton, just to himself, he goes, "Yeah, that's rock and roll, baby." and he said it real low. And Dylan Hales is the one that told me it happened. I didn't even know it happened.
Oh, really?
So Dylan said he just caught it, he was just happened to be standing there when he said it. Nobody else heard it, but he told me. But I thought that was insanely cool.
That is so cool.
That's probably the coolest moment, and it didn't. I didn't even know it happened.
Yeah, those guys, they also impress me because everywhere they go, I hear stories about how they really do show respect and help teach the younger, the new guys and stuff.
Yeah.
And they give a lot of respect, not just expect to receive it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty cool.
Oh, they're. Anytime I've seen them, they've been helpful with me. They'll watch the matches.
Yeah.
They'll most of the time. They're super cool guys. I get to meet. I can't.
Who did you get to meet? Who did either of you get to meet this past week that you hadn't met before that you were really excited about?
I shook Frank Mir's hand. I'm not even kidding. I shook Minoru Suzuki's hand.
That's cool.
You shook his hand?
Yeah.
I was too scared.
You really?
Yeah. He just kept standing there, and he'd wouldn't even look at me, and I was scared to make eye contact. Who did I meet this week? I met so many people. I met all the Australians that I follow on Twitter. That's super cool. I love Australia.
Did you find out when you're going over there?
No, not yet. I won't have those dates for a minute.
I want to go.
Me too.
Who else did I meet? I'm trying to think. Mantar was pretty cool. He's cool.
is
I
it?
never seen Mantar's.
Who was it?
Takeda was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, Takeda was super cool. I walked past him with my bandage on, and I went first time, and they just all lost. They thought that was hilarious. And then they asked me what happened. I told them, and they just they were like, "Oh, yeah." And
That's cool.
they said something to themselves in Japanese. I don't know what they said, but I laughed anyways because they laughed. I thought, I was like, "Ha, it must have been funny." I want to learn Japanese. That'd be cool.
I know a little bit.
But man, who did I meet? I forgot.
You realize if we would have waited like 30 more minutes at the venue, we would have met Xavier Woods?
Really?
Yeah, Xavier Woods came and took pictures with Swoggle and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. William Regal was there again.
Yeah,
was
I got to talk to
him again.
Yeah.
And
Oh
so
no,
Dean
this
Ambrose.
is super cool.
Dean Ambrose was there?
Yeah, I didn't see him though. William Regal was there again. But I'm gonna pop for a minute. I'm gonna be a little Marko. He remembered who I was, and as I was walking up to him, he goes, "Marko, good to see you again. How's your leg?" I was like, "Oh my god."
That is so cool.
I didn't even know that.
No,
I didn't get to meet him.
Yeah, he's
What are you
sucks to
doing
suck.
with that phone?
Man, he was. I love William Regal. He's always been super nice.
That's cool.
I still can't think. I don't know, man. Who did I meet then?
So who'd you...
I
Is there anybody...
shipped Michinoku's hand.
Taka Michinoku was really cool. He was funny. I don't know. I think I enjoyed getting to see all my friends more than anything.
That's what I was about to ask you, too. Y'all got to see... Because you've been out for freaking 4 months. I mean, you've gotten to go to some shows.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of guys you got to see this weekend that you haven't seen since you broke your leg.
Yeah. It was cool. It was nice. It was very refreshing.
That's cool.
It's being stuck at home for the past 4 to 5 months has not been good mentally. So being able to get back in the ring and do what I do.
And finally able to actually get in the ring and do something instead of just show up to these shows and freak us out, making us think you're going to do something.
Yeah, I can freak you out by actually doing something now.
Yeah, and I can actually bust your head open and break your nose.
Yeah, it's fun
So
stuff.
Logan, what about you? This is your first time to be in a lot of this, in this type of atmosphere. How did they treat you?
Oh, I was treated fine by everybody, actually. Everybody was nice when I met them. "Oh, you're little Marko?" That's me. And they're like, Maria Mann looked at me and goes, "Oh, wait, you're not Marko." I think Penelope did the same thing. She literally comes around at me and goes, "Oh, wait, you're not Marko." She goes, "You really look like him. Are you his brother?" Yeah.
So we met her in New York, and she don't remember us in New York.
Well,
She didn't know who we were. She walked in the door and was just shaking hands with everybody that was there that afternoon, saying hi, doing the polite restaurant thing that y'all do. And she did. She walked up and shook our hands, said, "Hi, how are you doing?" And was being real nice, super nice girl. Stood there and talked for just a second and then walked on. But she didn't know who we were.
No.
So she doesn't remember us at all from that.
no, probably not.
Yeah.
That was a
now.
crazy week.
Ooh. I actually met Joey. Actually met him. Except this weekend.
No, that's right. You never met him before, had you?
Mm-mm.
Not like officially.
Yeah.
Wait, which Joey?
Genoa.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, and Ryan.
Yeah, you met Joey Ryan.
Actually, I met Joey Ryan at an Impact thing, but I was marking out, so I forgot to shake his hand.
Yeah.
And then this weekend I saw him, I was like, "Oh, I got to this time." I shook his hand.
Yeah, that was I met him at the Impact thing that we went to.
I love Joey. He's been good to me too.
You want to talk about the cluster?
That's fine. Yeah, I don't mind. I got to do a concert with Nate Webb and sing on stage. That was fun. Then I entered, and then Logan entered for a minute.
Look, so
Barely a minute.
we were having this stare down. Actually, wait, let's talk about this first. I get in the ring and I get picked up and almost thrown over by this dude named Necro Butcher.
Mm-hmm.
And he instantly just starts trying to throw me over as soon as I get in the ring. I think you said something.
I did. I was like, "Hey, dude, chill. He's got to do something."
Yeah. And so we start doing, so we get to the middle where we're about to do our thing, and I'm so like, wow, this is amazing. I forgot to take my fanny pack off. And so Marko looks at me and goes, bro, take your fanny pack off. And I'm like, ha ha! And I go, boom, and I throw it. I totally just didn't pay attention that I had that on. And then he pushes me and tells me to go to my room. And then Necro just comes and picks me up again. And like legit just throws me out. And then I'm holding on. And so this dude just starts, I don't know what he was pushing me with.
His feet. He
had his feet against you. He was holding on the ropes and had his feet against your back, pushing as hard as he could.
Yeah. And it made me slip off. And it wasn't supposed to happen. And I looked back and I was pretty mad and upset.
Yeah, don't worry about it though. It'll be all right. You'll get another chance.
How big was the crowd?
There's quite a bit of people there.
That's the biggest crowd you ever been in front of, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pod Van Dam, by the way, flipped me off. Goes, F you, Logan! And I just looked up at him. And he just dies laughing. And now I'm apparently one of his favorites.
Yeah, making an entrance can do that, right? Not getting a wrestler can do that sometimes. No.
He's just got that charisma.
He does.
I don't have as much as him, though.
He just...
I know I have charisma.
Yeah.
All right, so what I want to do now is I want to have a moment with my mom. I think we should all have a moment.
A moment with Mama Stunt.
A moment
We
with
need
Mama
music.
Stunt.
We will.
Okay. Is that our music?
I got
No.
the
No.
horses in the back.
All right, so what we're going to do...
Adam's family music.
What we're going to do is ask her to describe a wrestling move. Disclaimer, she does not know any wrestling moves.
Except
I know
roll up.
one.
Oh, she knows one. I'm sorry. What is it?
A roll up.
Yeah.
Y'all have to see the video, though, to know
Good.
how she does it.
All right. So,
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
all
You know what I'm
right.
trying to demonstrate.
Sadly, yes.
And it has the description of them on there and everything.
All right.
Ooh.
No.
It's a cheat sheet?
Yeah, but you're not allowed to look. Okay.
Mama
This
Stunt
is a good one.
is going to describe wrestling moves.
Yep, here's a good one. The first move that you are to describe, a Boston Crab.
A single-legged?
Why would you just shut up, dude? All right, new move.
She doesn't, it
I
doesn't
didn't even
matter.
know what
She
that
doesn't know.
was.
She doesn't know.
That's fine, but you said leg, so now
Well, yeah, but she still don't know.
that's fine. I'm changing it anyways. Don't say variations, because some of them.
Don't you?
No, just we're gonna do this one. What is a cutter?
Is that someone that cuts themselves?
Really?
No.
It's
No, not literally in a bad way.
It's a wrestling move.
Well,
Why would you?
what
Why
was
would
that?
you? Why would?
is
Why
he
would
gonna
there
do
be a
next?
wrestling move? All right, guys. Tonight we're gonna do the cutter. All right, man. Frank, are you sure? Yeah. I got the saws under the ring. All right, new move. Let's see what else.
Wait, should we
Well,
tell
what
her
is
it
the cutter?
A cutter. It's you know what the RKO is?
Yeah.
That's what a cutter is.
Oh. Well, why didn't you just ask me that?
Because that's not the real
Because that's
name
the
of
real
move.
not.
Well, who cares? I don't know the official names of any of
Do you
them
know who
except
does
for
the
Lola.
RKO?
Huh?
The
Do you know who
RKO.
does the
Does the
RKO?
I'm sure I should know.
Well, it's his name. The RKO stands for his name.
That doesn't help me a bit.
Do you know what show he's on?
Nope.
What?
Wait, who'd you say it was?
All right, next move. What's next?
You are no help whatsoever.
All right.
Randy Orton.
Oh, I like you.
Of course you do. All right. What is... All right, you have to describe this now. You have to describe it. Like, I want
Okay.
you to tell us what the move is and how to do it.
Are there any wrong answers?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, there are wrong answers, but it doesn't
That's
matter.
probably going to be all of mine.
That's fine.
All
All right.
well, let's hear it.
All right. What is a leg drop?
Oh, I know what that is. You come off the top rope and you drop on them like that.
What is like that? You've got to explain. There's not
They
a video.
can't see you.
How do I explain that?
You do your best.
Okay, so you
You-
jump off the top rope.
Yes.
Am I right there?
Yes.
Okay. And then you land with your leg on top of the person that's on the in the ring.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Is that right?
Yeah. Who did the leg drop as a finisher?
Uh-huh.
It wasn't off the top rope usually.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside.
She don't know
I
things.
don't know.
Oh, you
I
don't
don't
know
know
the
theme
theme
song,
songs.
do you?
Mm-mm.
All right. Do you want to? You
Hulk
want to
Hogan?
do one more? Yeah, it's
good
Hulk
job.
Hogan. Good job.
What?
All right.
I'm surprised he didn't show up this weekend.
What?
He did at
He did.
WrestleMania.
He did?
Yes.
WrestleMania, yeah.
All right.
He said that show was 7 hours long.
It was, but it was a good show. It was a good.
I heard it was
WrestleMania.
really good.
All right. Let's do another move. Let's see. What? You want to come up with one? You want to think of one?
Why don't you give her the one that Ricky Morton did?
What is a Canadian destroyer?
That's the one when you broke your stupid leg. Because you did it on the floor. Went through the door.
All right. What is it though?
Describe it. I don't know. You're standing there and the other person comes and you catch his legs like right here on your shoulders and then you flip. No, you know that's right.
Okay.
I didn't
Because
know
I-
she knew that's how you broke your leg. I didn't know she knew that was the name.
I knew what it was because you've done it in the ring before.
I'll take it.
That's actually pretty cool that she knew that.
Yeah, I'll take
I'll
it.
give her an easy one. Mom, what is a DDT?
It stands for Diamond Dallas Table.
I should know that one because I've heard that for a long time, but
Dis darn taco.
I don't know.
DoorDash Tahiti.
All right, we'll ask her more next round. Next.
Next
I'm gonna
podcast.
Google
Wait,
some
but
stuff.
I got a really easy one.
No, we're done. Man. Good job. I'm actually surprised you knew that.
Yeah.
What's the next show y'all? Are y'all going to any of our shows?
I don't. Well, the next ones that I know for sure you have is Easter weekend, and we can't go that weekend.
Aren't
And
y'all
I'm
going this weekend? Don't mess with that. No.
I'm not sure what we have this weekend.
It's fine. I don't care. Don't tell me what to do with that. It's my own. If I want to mess with, stop. If I want to mess with my scab, I'm gonna mess with my scab. Leave me alone.
See, I don't know. I don't know if y'all have anything this weekend. I know next weekend, Easter weekend, y'all have shows all weekend, and we can't go, and y'all are wrestling each other, and I can't go.
Oh man, that's gonna be.
Is there anything this weekend?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure. Our match though, the 20th is gonna be.
It's gonna be
It's gonna be
insane.
hard hitting.
Man, Sexual Chocolate was my favorite form of him. Mark Henry.
What?
Where did that come from?
I was just thinking about it. Alright, you know what Sexual Chocolate is?
No.
You want to meet
I know people compare chocolate with sex, but is it good as sex?
Oh God.
Okay. So
Well, Sexual Chocolate is Mark Henry. Don't worry, he can actually hear this one day. Yeah?
I know who that is.
Yeah, he's not dead either.
Well, he's not dead.
No!
I know. Okay.
So he'll be able to hear this, unlike Superfly.
Unlike Joey Snuka. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all are so
Moving
wrong.
along.
Y'all are wrong. Y'all are mean to your mom.
Oh, we're
What do you
hilarious.
mean we're mean? It's
All
funny.
right. So how did this come about that y'all are wrestling each other? And I found out on freaking Twitter.
Why would I tell you?
I'm Papa Stunt.
So, surprises are fun.
It'd be fun if I was going to be there and be surprised, but not that I find out on Twitter that y'all are doing it and I can't even be there.
It's
Well,
not
I
my
found out we
fault.
could watch it.
I can't help you there.
Yeah, it's on independent wrestling, right?
Yeah, you'll be able to watch it. So
Yeah, but I want to be there.
that'll be fine.
Have you ever been to a BLP show?
No,
No?
I've never gotten to go.
I've been to one.
Because he always goes when he's like doing a 3 or 4 day trip, and I can't get off to go with all those.
I went the first when he debuted there.
How many times have you wrestled there?
I don't know.
A few?
Yeah.
But it's your first time, Logan. Okay.
It's his first time. And he's wrestling me.
Yeah. It's gonna be
This is
fun.
your biggest match
See-
ever.
Yeah.
I was expecting y'all, if you got booked somewhere like that, to come out as the stunt doubles. But no, y'all are going against each other.
Yeah, so I can beat him up. That's what I told Mikey. I wanted to beat him up. So
It's gonna be great.
I'm going to break him in real well. Don't be scared. It's
Yeah,
okay.
do you
I
remember
see that
Brian
look on your
Alvarez's
face.
chest after his match?
It's going to be way worse.
Yeah.
Dude, oh man, y'all gonna be chopping.
Yeah!
What do you mean are we
Chopping.
going to be chopping? I'm going to chop the piss out of him.
Actually, I'm gonna probably kick him.
No, I'm not going to let you. I'm just going to sit you.
Well, they didn't get you with that roundhouse,
Ground kick.
whatever it's called.
Spin kick.
No, yeah, we're wrestling each other at Black Label Pro on April... I almost said 40th. April 20th. It should be fun. No, it's going to be... We'll see how.
And
See
then
how
the
you do.
next night we have sup.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I have sup.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
You're booked. I'm not booked. But that's okay. I'll still be there.
I'm going against Zach Cooper, a big Canadian who looks like Walter.
He just kept calling me out for no reason. Like, there was literally no reason behind it. Like on Twitter and everything. He was like, yeah, I don't like Marko. Like, do what? Who are you? Like, what do you do? Scooter, how's that?
Stop.
You look in your butthole? Quit it.
Yes, he makes these weird noises.
He does. They go like this.
I shove him off the couch because I'm like, ooh, I don't need to. And he always does it when I'm eating. I'm like, ooh, you need to take that somewhere else.
Well, he was eating too. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Gotta eat the booty like goes.
yeah.
Okay.
What you telling me? You're telling me Mama and Papa Stunt?
Look,
Shut up.
alright, so
Sex life of the stunts.
no, we're not talking about that. We're
Stunt stuff.
you told enough of that last week.
I said one thing. They know y'all have sex. It's not weird.
Twice. That's how we got y'all.
Yeah, no.
We've had it at least 2 times.
Yeah, at least. Okay, no, I can count it. No, I can't. Man, you want me to get on that
No,
subject?
we really
Because I can
don't.
tell you how many times I've walked in the middle of the night and
So help me.
You remember your first time to walk in?
yeah, with the covers in the middle of the and you like jumped off real fast and you like threw the covers back over you.
When you were real little. You got mad.
Oh yeah, in the apartment complex.
Yeah, you got mad.
Oh
at me.
yeah. Okay, I can.
You're bad. You're bad.
Yeah, that was funny. I don't know what I thought. I'd always been taught, sex. You shouldn't have sex. So when I saw them having sex,
How did you even know what sex was? You were like, what, 4 or 5?
are you kidding me, dude? I was like,
I don't know. You always look like you're 4 or 5 until you raise
God. No, I was. That was the same year that Kelly got me that one wrestling game.
Was it really?
Yeah.
It was that. You were that old?
Yeah.
he
Wow,
was
dude.
older.
You're such a.
I don't know, but you were mad. You were like mad. You kept telling me I was a bad man.
I didn't want him to touch me. I was like, you're nasty. I was like, you're gross. I think it grossed me out more than anything. I think I was disgusted.
Oh, dude.
I was like, I just saw my parents naked.
Oh no, hey.
Why? That's not bad.
It's bad when your kids see you naked?
I mean, that's your fault. I don't
No,
know.
that's your fault. You barged up in the room.
Well, you shouldn't have been naked. I don't
You
know.
should
The
have
middle of
not.
the day.
Yeah, it was the middle of the day. That's the whole point. Why were you naked, like getting it on in the middle of the day? And y'all weren't even doing it in like a normal,
That's gotta go.
That's not going anywhere.
That's gotta go.
No, that's staying.
Oh,
That's
look, Mama's embarrassed.
Man, I can't wait
Anyway.
till we start recording these.
Oh my gosh. All right, so you mean video?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. All right.
I forgot what we were even talking
We were
about.
talking about
How did you forget?
somehow we
Obviously, we were
got
talking
got
about
from
sex.
sup to this.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
sup.
know.
How did we get from
I
suck to
have
sex?
no idea.
Oh.
I have no idea.
Oh, because I pointed at Scooter.
Oh,
He
that's
Oh,
right.
well.
Scooter was over
Yeah.
there. Yeah, our
Scooter.
cat.
He's so vain.
Starting sex conversations in our. How dare you?
He just looked at you like you're an idiot.
And he goes back to licking himself. He's like,
Cats are so vain.
you're so vain. So
I can get a
when
phone
they
call.
sing that, were you like, hey, I bet they're talking about me?
I'm not vain.
Probably think this song is about you, don't
Yeah.
you? What's your favorite song?
I don't know. There are way too many.
Song? Yeah, there's like a billion songs. How am I supposed to pick, dude?
My favorite song riding down the road to hear you sing used to be the Pina Colada song because you only
I only know one line of
you
that
only know
song.
one line.
He's like,
What's
making love at midnight.
Yeah, that's the only line. I don't like. What is that song even called?
We could be
Pina Colada.
well. People refer to it as the Pina Colada song. That's not the original name of it, but.
Yeah, my eyebrows.
It used to be hilarious. We'd be driving down the road and that song would come on and Marko would be in the back seat playing his game or doing whatever and just being Marko.
Escape.
And then all of a sudden, they'd get to that one line and you hear Marko go, if you like making love at midnight, and then he'd go back to his game. It was over.
That's the only. That's the only part of the song I knew though. I still don't know any part of the song. I know that part. I know like bits and pieces of like certain lines, but like that's all I care to know. I zone out and then I zone back in for that part, and then I zone back out again. I don't really care. That's the only part I care to know because it's funny and it makes me
I like
laugh.
pina coladas.
I don't even know what the song's about. Sex, apparently, right?
No.
No, getting it on at midnight.
No, it's about...
And drunk. Pina coladas and sex. That's what it's about.
Well, it is about that
Sex
to a
on the
certain
beach.
extent, but it's about a guy and girl who are
Doing it.
together. No, and they're bored and they're looking
For sex.
someone else, and
Oh.
they end up finding each other
For sex.
Because back then you couldn't do it
pina coladas.
online. They did it through the paper. You would send in an ad to the paper.
They're like, hey,
What?
No, you
I'm
send
looking
in
for sex.
No,
Send
you
it-
sent it. Not you didn't say. You sent in an ad through the paper to want to meet someone,
Oh.
and you would describe the kind of person you want to meet, and that's what it was about.
It's like Tinder for the 60s,
It
right?
was exactly. That's how it used to be.
You didn't swipe right, you wrote back.
Little brother.
Oh man, what's your favorite song, Marko?
Oh, I don't know. Probably We Belong right now. Either that.
I thought it was Africa.
No. I like Africa. It's one of the greatest songs ever, but
Oh yeah.
one of my favorite though. What am I don't know. Oh, shoot. I don't know what I've been listening to lately. Depends on what I've been
What's your favorite song to sing at karaoke?
Fergalicious.
No. Old time rock and roll. That's my go-to.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like singing Fergalicious too, though. That's fun.
that is so hilarious when y'all do that. I swear, y'all had that last time y'all did that. That place went nuts.
Yeah, no, I like it. It's
What's your favorite song to sing in karaoke,
Wait.
Logan?
Oh, that's difficult. I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith. It's a big one. And Highway to Hell. That's always fun. I've never had a good karaoke place for it, but it's always fun.
I wish we had done karaoke this week.
Yeah.
I wanted to.
Was there an opportunity?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not that I know of.
Well, you did get to sing.
Yeah,
I did. I like singing. Singing's fun. What did you guys do this week while we were gone? Anything?
Okay.
I mean,
You
I
need
had I had a very busy time, yes. Got a lot of stuff
drink
done.
some pina coladas.
No, I didn't
Make
do
love
that.
at midnight.
I made a lot of I had a lot of stuff I got done. Saturday, your mom went to visit her parents, and I was at the church all day for a work day, and then came home and did stuff out in the yard, and then I cooked supper, and I was exhausted, so I sat up there and watched wrestling.
That's all you can do, right?
Favorite WrestleMania moment this year? I have like 2.
Kofi was huge.
Yeah, Kofi was.
That was huge.
Yep. No.
John Cena
John
walking
Cena
out.
was
Oh
the
my
first.
goodness.
Yeah, John Cena coming out was.
John Cena was the best part of Mania.
When he came out, yeah, I did. I gotta say, I marked out.
Okay, what happened?
He come back out.
Is the Doctor of Thugonomics.
Yeah,
What?
Word life.
his original.
It's a crazy thug of
Oh, it's his.
Or,
Do you- have
well,
you ever
Crazy,
seen
not-
crazy
his
maybe not.
Thugonomics.
But anyway, it
Word
was,
life.
Okay.
and, and instead of calling it the
untouchable
AA,
for
he
forcing
called it
you
the
to feel
FU.
Yeah, he said
They call me
something about an attitude adjustment, but today you can get the FU. I tweeted out, I was like, he said he can get the FU.
It was
I
hilarious.
cried a little bit.
That was really
he
good.
goes, they call me the golden shovel, and now I'm about to bury your push. I was like, oh.
I really like Elias, though, too.
I do like Elias.
Elias is
I've
great.
always liked him ever since I've seen him.
Who's
on
Elias?
there.
He seems nice, doesn't he?
I don't know. I like it when he plays his guitar. He's got pretty eyes.
Hello, I am
He's
Elias.
got pretty eyes.
He does have pretty eyes.
I should, I'm gonna start walking out with no music. And just walk out and just stand in the ring. See what happens. Either that, or I'll come out with my phone and my headphones in and just be bobbing my head to my own music and nobody else can hear it.
Somebody did that.
Nathan Aldridge.
That's right, because they couldn't get his music to download. That was funny.
He's great.
He really is. He's actually really good.
Yeah, I like him a lot. I wish I could see him again.
He is a great heel. He can get the crowd about as hot as anybody.
I
I was glad. This is back to the spring break thing. I was glad to see Jungle Boy.
yeah, it was good to see.
I mean, I don't know him personally, but
See, he tweeted that he puked before his match. He was
so nervous, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
he's
he was
good. Though.
he was walking around pacing. I was like, man, you good? He goes, man, I'm just so nervous to wrestle Joey. I was like it's fine.
He
Dude.
Is that how nervous you were? I saw that. That's cool. Is that how nervous you were at Lost in New York last year?
Yeah, I understand why why Jack was nervous because he was nervous for Joey's leg, and then it's because it was Joey really.
Mm.
I mean, that's why I was nervous. It was Joey, and then of course my leg and his leg, and being our first matches back, which it was. I enjoyed it a ton. I enjoyed their match too. So.
They did. That was a good match.
Joe, we were sitting in the back, and he goes, yeah, we're first. I was like, man, you like going on first? He goes, yep.
That's pretty cool.
I'll be happy the day that I can just be like, hey, put me on first. I want to be done.
I think that was a wise move on his part, putting you guys first to open up everything.
Yeah, it was fun. I'm glad we.
I hear a lot of
We're
people
first.
talk. They really compliment him a lot on how he's able to put stuff together. He's really good.
Very much enjoy working with
He's
Joey.
good at spotting talent.
Yeah, he is. He's creative. That's a lot of
Yeah.
what I hear about him. Is creative. I can
I
see
think Brett's
it.
pretty good at spotting talent too.
Yeah.
Brett.
Oh yeah. I like Brett. Brett's been so good to me, man.
Yeah, they were good to you. I was very impressed when you got hurt in L.A. with how good they treated you.
Yeah, I've been lucky.
Yeah.
To be able to be in with the people that I've been with.
Yeah.
And so.
I will say that, from when you started in wrestling and the shows that you originally were doing and everything, and to where you are now, the more I've gotten to, and there for a while I was getting to travel with you a good bit, and I don't get to as much anymore. But it seems it seems like the higher you go in this business, the more these guys are really looking out for one another.
Yeah, it's because the bad ones get weaned out and they don't want, like, people talk.
Yeah, seriously, I've been very impressed with some of the ones that we've met over the last year or so that have really, just sincerely care. They really want to see the best. It's not just they want to put themselves over. They want everybody to do well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I agree. But we're getting close to an hour.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, I have to go to the bathroom.
We can start wrapping it up. It's fine. But this one went smoother.
I'm glad y'all had fun. I was so jealous that y'all were up there this week. I wanted to be I wanted to be there to embarrass y'all, but
There were so many people there.
yeah, I know. But I would have loved to experience it. But I'm glad y'all got to together, and I'm very, very proud.
Yep.
Well, as we part from this podcast, I'm just being done. All right, but no, we're gonna get off this podcast. We're gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys for listening in this week or whatever week. I don't know how often I'm gonna be doing these, so we'll see.
I thought we were doing weekly.
Weekly, all right. So week. Thanks for listening this week. This is Marko.
Logan. Peace.
Papa Stunt.
Mama Stunt.
And we will.
An Indian scooter.
Yep, and our animals are here. We'll see you guys next time on the Stunt Family Podcast.
Peace.